about to go down.
It's lovely pass, and there he turns cleverly. Can he find a finish? Oh, he can!
Skill by Joshua, and a return right hand. Good counter right. Bullen is hurt. Second right hand. That clipped him as well. Now he goes in for the kill.
Well, Ricciardo is inching into the lead, and Ricciardo will win the Italian Grand Prix!
Iguodala running the floor.
Still leading the way with Canada in there too with the Netherlands.
And Musa makes it 4 goals in 2 World Cup matches.
The Monaco Grand Prix! Ricciardo triumphant in Monza.
Through Bowden Barrett and an early touch and an excellent.
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Hello out there and welcome to Sports Orbit, reaching you from the Leadership Podcast Studio. My name is Afa Acho, your host, and Salifu Usman is here with me. Salifu, welcome to Sports Orbit.
Yeah, thank you, Alpha. Always, as you always do to be at the sport orbit, where you get the best of sport gist. Not the just the best, we give you the not don't just give the raw, we dissect and give you the scene, the analysis and the scene behind the scene.
Absolutely.
The sport story.
Yeah, on this episode of Sports Orbit, like we always do for the next 30 minutes here, we'll be giving you what's happening in the world of sports. Of course, we have basketball news. The draws for the World Cup is finally out. There's some news coming from the NPFL also. Some matches went down yesterday. We'll give you results of all that went down yesterday. And of course, some matches also went in the FA Cup out there in England, where Chelsea actually survived. They scared to book a place in the quarter-final of the FA Cup. That and other stories we'll give to you in the course of this program. But first, we begin with the FIBA World Cup, where Nigeria has been ranked alongside Australia, France, Canada, Serbia in what many have considered to be the group of death. The draw, which held in Sydney, actually early hours of today, has pitted Nigeria against a list of teams who are all ranked in the top 10 of the FIBA World ranking. As it is now, not forgetting that during the qualifiers we played France, and now in the World Cup proper we'll be coming up against them. Also, not forgetting that we also have Australia and Canada, who are also very, very tough teams. If we're to judge by their performances in basketball meet. Looking at this group where the Tigers has fallen into, realistically, do you see the Tigers making it out of this group? Are you positive? What are your hopes that the Tigers will make it out of this group?
Well, I'm very, very positive, but it is very, very, very tough because looking at the pedigrees of these 16, all the 6 teams in that group all have a realistic chance, 50% chance to progress to the quarterfinal, the next round. And looking at all these teams, Australia is the best team in that group, ranked number 4 in the world, followed by Canada, France, and then Serbia. And also Nigeria is the least team in that group.
In terms of ranking?
Based on ranking, we are the least team on that team. We are ranked 14 in the world. While the rest 5 of the club will take that group B or fall between below 10 in the world ranking. And that ranking don't just have overnight. It's based on their consistent performances and their hard play and their performance, judging by what they are doing in the basketball at the FIFA in its own wisdom, begin to classify them and ranking them among the top 10 in the world. And though sometimes people say that ranking does not come to play before, but your ranking is based on your pedigree. But looking at that seeds, although during the cover of the qualifiers, just like I was likely say the observations, the Tigers were able to beat France after losing their first final, their first opening match to China, and they came up against France, shocked France, and then beat a fellow African rivals Mali to book their ticket to the to the season 2002. But as it is, yes, the Tigers have a chance, have a very realistic chance to qualify. But the Tigers are no longer a minor in the world of basketball. They are among the best. They are among the best in the world. But also, looking at these teams, they have to be, and it will depend a whole lot of work. I hope that now that this draw have come out, those who are struggling or who are struggling for positions in the basketball at home here will be able to put aside their personal desire, their personal interest, and let the basketball be, so that all hands will be on deck to ensure that we give these girls the best of preparation, devoid of all form of distractions, so that they can concentrate for the World Cup coming up in September. Yes, the Tigers have a very realistic chance, but it will be very, very, very tough, and it will require a whole lot of work to be done.
Yeah, in the other group, Group A actually has the United States of America, Belgium, yeah, China, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Korea, Serbia, and of course, a country that is supposed to take the place of Russia, who have been suspended from all FIBA activities for now as a result of that invasion of Ukraine. Away from that now onto football now, where former Super Eagles goalkeeper Ike Shorunmu has actually charged interim technical advisor Austine Eguavoen to really keep a close eye on the goalkeeping department ahead of the playoff between Nigeria and Ghana. Because according to him, he felt our goalkeeping position is quite weak, and he feels that our early exit from the just concluded AFCON was a bit could be attributed to some, minor goalkeeping errors. And I think if you go by what Showroom I think it's a good charge. I think for me to the goalkeeping department of Super Eagles have been a bit problematic. Notwithstanding, yes, we've managed to scrape through games, won a few games, but I think you agree with me that after the exit of Vincent Eyama, we haven't really had it so good in terms of goalkeeping.
Yeah, you are very correct. Since Eyama exited the game, we have been struggling to have a very dependable, realistic goalkeeper who can mount the goalkeeping. We are just trying to make use of what we have. Although with all credit, I'm not trying to sound disregard to those who have keep the goalkeeping in since a human level. With all credits and recommendations, I've still commended those that have tried to keep the matter go posting a bit of this Yama. They have tried their best, but their best they also require more. They need to up their game. And just like Ike Shorunmu said, Ike Shorunmu is a very reliable goalkeeper during his day. And he was once a time a goalkeeper trainer of the Super Eagles. Yeah. Now we have the person of Aloy Agbo as a goalkeeping trainer. So it appears that Aloy Agbo, yes, he's doing his job and how he can do, but sometimes Aloy Agbo also need to step up, because if there's a problematic in the goalkeeping department, to me, in as much rather than even look at urging Austine Eguavoen, who is the head coach, to look at the goalkeeping. Aloy Agbo should you have to take the charge. Aloy Agbo.
No, sorry, not to cut you off. I mean, a few other colleagues of mine have discussed this a couple of times. Some feel that that goalkeeping department, that Aloy Agbo shouldn't have been a goalkeeper's trainer. There are other tested legendary goalkeepers in Nigeria who could man that position.
Yeah, at the same time, sometimes we keep on trying to depend on an football is going scientific.
Yeah.
And relies on an analytic style of goalkeeping is not being also. Yes, with all due respect for him, he was a former international, has done well, but he's aging. Yeah. And at the same time, we require somebody who is very active and who is very mobile to grill the goalkeepers, not somebody who just come and sit on the bench and just sit and then direct the goalkeeper. And to me, just like I was trying to say, if there's a problem in the goalkeeping, the goalkeeper trainer should take the responsibility because that is why that is your specialty, that's your field, that's your focus, that's your line, and not the head coach. So you are supposed to advise and suggest the head coach. I'm not a football coach, but if I'm my own layman understand, people understand that the goalkeeper trainer should be able to comment that this is supposed to be the goalkeeper today. to select who to keep. And I'm saying, if you look at those three goalkeepers we had at the moment, in the case of Okoye Maduka, Francis Zoho, and Daniel Akpeyi, yes, in their individual prime, they are good, but to me, they have not really shown that confidence in North America among the goalkeepers. And just like I alluded to it, a lot of people have already found out. If you watch our game at the Cameroon, the goalkeeping department was not really tested.
Yeah.
In the first match against Tunisia, when the Okuyi was not really tested,
He was almost on holiday.
on holiday. The second match, the same thing goes. The third match goes into the only match that he came into his test was the game against Tunisia, and even that goal that he considered from people up to today, even some goalkeepers have seen that he should have, if he had been on his best position, he should have been able to punch that one to save that goal.
I share in that opinion too.
Although there was another goal that came that he was able to save that one, but even the second goal that he was able to save, that one was even more tricky than the goal he considered. So just like Shorunmu said, it's good, and I even know that I'm aware, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Babo has also have learned from that mistake what happened at the Cameroon, what happened in Cameroon, and should be able to also give the present goalkeeper. For now, NFF have decided to stick with a lawyer, so we have no any option than to urge him and to support him to ensure that those who are the goalkeeper were train and give the best team they needed to be able to run the goal. Yes, Eguavoen needs to be of that. Because for you to win a match, you must avoid concede and you must also score the goal. Just like yesterday on this show, even former Super Eagles winger Tian Babangida has also urged that Eguavoen should be very, very keep his eye and keep his focus on the strikers. Because for you to win the match, you need to score a goal. And who scored a goal, you need the striker to you need a very mobile and very energetic and striking striker to strike a goal, to score a goal. So just like it's good that all those internationals are coming up one boy and giving suggestions, giving their own advice. They are not a good, but they offer their own support. Okay, look at this area, you need to look at this. Yesterday, Ten Walker was also to look at the striking department to ensure they get the best striker to score. Now, another goalkeeper is coming up, looking at the goalkeeper training. Maybe who knows? Maybe tomorrow night, Tadibu will also come over. Look at your defense, match your defense well. And tomorrow night, Okocha may also come in with a very attacking midfield, mobile midfielder. And so we need all these suggestions, and we hope that they will be able to listen to all the suggestions and at the same time use his own strategies to ensure that we will get back beyond the Ghanaians. The Ghanaians are not talking, but we don't know what they're doing. Although we expected right now we have expected the list of the Ghanaians because they're going to release their squad today. Maybe before the close of today's work, we are going to see their full list, their list of the players that will be play off.
All right. Speaking to in an interview, he said we must avoid the same error that cost Nigeria the game against Tunisia. If the team was qualified for the World Cup in Qatar, the technical crew must focus on the goalkeeping department before the Ghana clash. Away from that now to the NPFL, where former Aqua United veteran coach Bernard Ogbe and 21 others, including ex-players and coaches, have actually cried out over the non-payment of a debt running into about 47 million naira owed them by the current champions. 7 years after the NFF ruled in their favor, this case was actually in 2015 when they parted ways with the club, and 7 years after, Aqua United is yet to move a finger to ensure that they pay these people their entitlement.
7 years after, it means that the NFF who ruled the game are not following up.
No, I mean, this matter was concluded 7 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. NFF, as the football, as a consultant football in this country, who's also supposed to serve to protect the interests of the player, should also have been follow. And then where are the player unions? Gianni Babangida and their life has to wake up. You can't owe a player for 7 years.
Yeah, but I mean, looking at this thing, even without player union, NFF and the rest of them, I mean, this is a club. Don't you people have conscience as a club? Must you be reminded that these people have played for you? You owe them money. Must you go through the process of going to arbitration, going to court and all of this before you know that you're supposed to pay someone his due? And you just hold your thoughts right there. We'll go for a short break, and when we come back, Sports Hobby continues.
sponsorship, and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
All right, welcome back from that short break. Before we went on that break, we were talking about the 47 million naira owed to players and officials who had played for Aqua United. This debt has been owed for over 7 years now. Even after arbitration, NFF has stepped in. This money is still yet to be paid to Coach Bernard Ogbe and the other players who at that time played for Aqua United.
Well, it's really unfortunate that in this side of the world, particularly in Nigeria, the more you see, the less you understand. And people, it's just like sometimes, it's only in Nigeria that we claim to be very religious, and why we are not honest and we are not religious.
Yeah.
All of us claim to be Muslim, claim to be Christian, claim to be this. And by the law, by the book, by the holy book, which of all of us, the Muslim and the Christian are holy, say that a laborer deserves his wage. You don't even need to owe a laborer a second after done the job. But it's only here you see you are owing a laborer going to the extent that you argue, you have every opportunity to pay the boy you don't even want to pay. If you want to lose of 47 million for Aqua United, the club owned by Aqua State government. How much is 74 million? 47 million. Yeah. Is it off to the money that Aqua State government will throw at the party? Is it up to the money that the government moved from coming from to come to Abuja to come and spend the weekend and go back? So it's sometimes I don't understand what is happening. We don't understand what has happened to our senses. And we have sometimes you have people, even the people you thought are honest, you can power for, sometimes even disappointed you. We have Paul Bassi in all infinity, an elder statesman, a celebrated journalist. Yeah. He's a chairman of the club. Yeah. Let even agree that these club players were not going to do his time. But governments have continued. As a chairman of the club,
you were not in charge.
If you're not in charge, yes, we're not in charge when they're going to do. But since we are not in the club, we are in charge of the club for how many years, you need to have reactivate and ensure that those players get their money. More importantly, that the football governing body in the country have decided their favor. But yet, at the same time, you look at the NPFL and you have to work federation and the league management committee. If you are here, since the government or the are not ready to rectify those here, what effort can you take? What is wrong to sanction the Aqua United? They want the league last year. So I don't. It's just a skill. Just heartless and wickedness.
Absolutely, because I see no reason why someone has offered his services to you, left the services of the club. Whatever disagreement you have with that person, irrespective, he's still entitled to his wages. So I think we'll use this platform to appeal to the management of Aqua United to ensure that they pay up the sums and not to be in the bad books of, because I mean, these are the reigning champions, for instance. So you can even imagine the amount of money that was even splashed on them for winning the title, and yet you have players and officials that are still being owed. Anyway, away from that, now still onto the NPFL, where Coach Austine Eguavoen of Rivers United has said that the race in the NPFL is still very, very open. Earlier in the season, bookmakers had tipped Rivers United to emerge as winners at the end of the season, but Coach Austine Eguavoen is saying that the race is open. There's still a long way to go, especially after they defeated Kano Pillars 1-0 yesterday in that match away at the Amadou Bello Stadium. And Rivers United are really looking good. Still have just lost one game all season, but Austine Eguavoen is trying to, I think, ensure that his boys keep their feet to the ground and not go ahead himself. But he's very correct. But right now, the way he's looking, they have a good chance of continuing with the form they have. But Good thing is saying the race is still very open.
It's not just very, it's more than open.
Yeah.
Because this is just in a match of 38 matches. You have just played, you have not even reached the half mark of the league. It's just 16 matches. The 16 matches.
16, yeah.
So they have 2 matches before reach the half mark of the league. So you can't say the league is closed.
Yeah.
It's still very, very open. If you look at the team, the club team from the top 10, from the last 10, from the 10 to the top, all still have a realistic chance of winning the league. And what is it? Aqua United is currently topping topping the log with 35 points. While the second team on the log, which is Plateau United, are also with 37 points, 34 points, just a point different. A point different. I know the second place, the third place, Remo United, Remo Star. Although I think they are overtaken by Plateau.
But
I think they'll be overtaken by Eniba because Eniba beat them yesterday. Okay. I think they'll be overtaken by Eniba on the top floor. So all these teams, all the teams in the top 10 still have the best resilience, and it's good that Stanley Gumas is trying to understand that. Okay, yes, kudos to them. We commend them. They have performed marvelously this season. Just to suffer in the pitch out of 16 matches is a very good performance that so far. And it's good that he's all trying to make his point for us and not to get into their head. You have not they are nowhere anywhere close to that yet. So they are need to all them to continue to take these consistencies.
Still on to the NPFL, where so a couple of matches went down yesterday. We'll give you results of that one. Of course, Rivers United won that one 1-0 against Kano Pillars. Lobby Stars fell 2-0 at home to Plateau United. Then it was 1-1 Shooting Stars versus Enugu Rangers. Aqua United defeated Wiki Tories 2-0. It was 3-1 Sunshine Stars victory over Heartland in that one. And Kobe United won that one 1-0. Then the other match, of course, it was Niger Tornadoes who played a 1-1 draw with MFM. As it stands,
MFM get the best result. I think this is their best performance this season yesterday. They will get a withdraw.
A withdraw, okay,
That's very important.
Yeah,
I think that
very crucial.
That's very important for their battle for survivors to survive the nation. And I hope they are beginning to get their ass together and hope if they can maintain this level, maybe they likely survive relegation. And River United, just like with our prediction, I was hoping that the Canopilla Wolves still continue. We don't know what is happening in the Kano. To me, the appointment of Kosalis Yusu is not working. Right?
For me, I think it's a distraction.
It's not working.
You can't be
national team coach
and also. So what time do you have to?
Even at the match, there was a match when they lost. Even the fans were even blamed the defeat on him, that he was the one responsible for the way they are losing the matches. So I think the Canopilla management needs to get into the proper coach and take a very solid decisions before they play with the Canopilla will see at the top will not see them. Well, we can't see Canopilla struggling downward. Canopilla are on the 14 on the log, just 16 behind them. So they are very close to the relegation zone. And a team that has won the championship, won the title for many several times, a team that is tipped to be among the favorites to win the title, struggling for what? The team that has gone the team that Canopilla that they are being called same Masugida. It's not just and somebody just give them that fight. Same Masugida is only from that for many years they have maintained. You can't come to Canopilla, you can't come to their home and beat them. But now their home is very fragile. Anybody get to the Canopilla home, get to Ghana United. And at the same time, even the Kano State government need to work on it. You can't say Canopilla can for second season running play away from home.
Because that's what it is. So
it's
contributing
to the point. So I don't know why the Kano State government or the whoever is in charge, the Bram Gadima, the chairman of the Sport Commission, needs to whatever is to press the necessary body to get the Canopilla back to the Kano. Because if they are playing away from Kano, yes, it's still the north, it's still in a very close neighbor state, but they are losing their support, their vibrant support. Canopilla has the best support fans in the whole in the country. And playing away from home is affecting their performance. And then the Kano State government, who are very, you know, the Kano State government are very passionate when it comes to sport development, when it comes to promoting sport. And I think the governor of the Kano State and the deputy, the national governor, who are very passionate and the football lover, need to do the necessary and get Canopilla But it is even a shame that Canopla is playing away from home. When we have a stadium like the Canopla Stadium, Canopla Stadium is the federal government stadium. But Canopla can work on that stadium and ensure that Canopla play consistently in Kano. You can't have a Canopla and play away. You are losing money.
Sad situation for Kano Pillars. I mean, away from that now to a bit of some transfer news where reports suggest that Sevilla are actually preparing a huge bid for Sadiq Umar, who currently plays in the second division with Almeria. Recently, he's been linked with a couple of clubs, Barcelona, Newcastle, and all of that. I mean, we keep hearing these rumors every day, but we'll still take this as rumors until he puts pen to paper for any of these clubs.
Yeah, it's a good tutorial. So that's also the line his profile, his performance. It's when you are having several clubs looking to you, that underline how you are performing, how your fitness in the club. If you are not doing well, nobody will look any club. So it's good that most of those players are coming to check you and try to show interest in. But I pray that I don't want to see Sadiq Umar playing Armenia the next season. Even if they get promotion to the La Liga, still, but I still want to move to the bigger club where his potential can really come out.
Sadiq has scored 13 goals and 9 assists in 24 games this season, and their next game will be against Real Zaragoza in the Serie B. Away from that now to the EPL, where, of course, yesterday, on Tuesday, those speculations first came that Roman Abramovich is likely to sell Chelsea, but yesterday he was confirmed. He actually confirmed it that he'll actually be selling the club. And former club captain and legend John Terry has come out to say that Chelsea will miss the best owner in the world as long as he's concerned. Because you recall that, I mean, before Abramovich came to Chelsea, Chelsea were just a very, very normal club, just like you compare and Everton, for instance. But since that Roman revolution, his investment in the club has actually helped to power Chelsea to being one of the biggest clubs in Europe and in the world as it stands. And John Terry is saying, look, whatever you want to say about it, Chelsea, we're going to miss Abramovich.
Another way Roman revolution. Yeah. Revolution. Yes. Chelsea was no club. It's just an athlete club. Or you can even tell them just a lower club, not in Marrakech. But when Roman Abramovich came in and took over the ball, he played the club within a space of 2 years. Chelsea become a renowned club, a known club, challenging, winning title, and that one Premier League title between the last 20 years when this man take over the club. Won the Premier League up to five times. Five titles, two Champions League titles, Europa League titles, FA Cup, name it, everything. All that needed to be won as a club, they have won it. Won a World Cup title and won the name in a space of this 20 years. So, and this man have really shown his passion for football. Yet he's into business. He's also he also showed his passion. He's the coach that he's the manager, he's the owner who don't tolerate losers, don't tolerate nonsense. And that is why he says he has a higher return of taking a coach. Once he hire you today, you're not performing, the next day you see yourself outside. Because his name is result. All you want to hear result. It's not, you don't give excuse for failure. And just like Terry said, if he finally sold the club, I don't think the Chelsea we see today will be the same Chelsea tomorrow. Because I won't be in as much I'm not a Chelsea fan, I'm beginning to feel this so very badly that if this man sells this club, what will be the fate of Chelsea? And this is not the best time for Chelsea fans. And you can even see, I've not seen the club already. Chelsea are already, he started feeling the impact of this issue. Now, even their defeat to the Liverpool in the Carabao Cup can contribute to all this kind of distraction. It means they have to dig deep to strong to survive, even though they have been thrown out of every cup. So we hope they get the best buyer, but whatever the best buyer they get, Roman Abramovich can only do one Roman Abramovich. And I don't think we have another Roman Abramovich in the whole world. And we hope Chelsea will not go into oblivion if they finally sell the club. Because, and like I was saying, nobody is in support of crisis. Crisis doesn't fit for anybody. Yes, and we hope the Russian leaders Putin will have a listening ears for listening to the rest of the world, the whole world are saying. Yes, we have all the weapons, have everything, have all the powerhouse, or have every machinery to attack Ukraine, and you want to talk about Ukraine, want to fight Ukraine. But yes, the Russians are also suffering the effect. Most of them are losing business across the world, and it's affecting the Russian citizens. So you should also, if you really you are a leader who care about your citizens, you should also, in as much okay, you want to attack or get on Ukraine, take also, if you are not taking the interest of the Ukraine into consideration, take into consideration the interest of your own citizens, because your citizens are suffering from all fronts, losing business, losing all sorts of things.
All right, moving from that down quickly to some FA Cup matches that went down yesterday. Of course, Chelsea played against Luton Town, then it was Liverpool against Norwich. Of course, Chelsea won that one. Or was it a draw? Rather, yeah, they had to win that one. Liverpool also played won Norwich by 2-1. Of course, Chelsea scored that winning goal in the dying moments of the game after playing 2-2 draw for long periods of time. Anyway, for now, that's all we have time for to give you on today's episode of Sports Orbit. Salifu, once again, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
All right, till we come away tomorrow again with another exciting episode of Sports Orbit. My name is Afa Acho, and we'll give you another exciting episode tomorrow. Stay safe out there, and bye-bye from here.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.